Hi, my name is Katie Helliwell. I am the psychic expert. I've got over 20 years experience working with spirit, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'll be dropping content every single day to this channel. All you need to do is like and subscribe, and also just let me know if what I'm producing for you is actually what you really want to see, or if there's any other content that you've been thinking about and would like to know more insight on. There is nothing I can't explain and give you insight on, so it'll be a pleasure to hear from you. Also, please make sure you follow all my other channels as well, my Instagram, my TikTok, and my Facebook business page. If you go into the description on this video, can't get my words out, if you go into the description, you will be able to see the links there to my Facebook group, Talk Spirit to Me. I'm live in there 3 times a week, and it'd be a pleasure to have you. Anyway, enough from me. Enjoy the trainings. Hello, my darlings. We are going to talk today about the quickest way to connect to your spirit guides, the quickest way, because in this fast-paced world, we need to know the quickest routes to things, and we want to get you the results with your guides as soon as possible. So if you've ever tried connecting to your spirit guides before and thought, oh my gosh, why doesn't this just work for me? I feel like I'm getting bitty information. I feel like they've just disappeared. I feel like they just don't want to know me. You do not need to worry. We have got you. We understand, and we've got a solution to help you make that connection. Now, you can connect to your spirit guides for a whole host of reasons. You can ask them for life-changing guidance on something that is really, really important and huge. And then you can actually ask them for guidance on something that is possibly just something really minuscule and nothing major. But the thing is, when I say that, everything means a lot to our guides. And what one person might think as not major, to somebody else could be really desperately important. So your guides know you. They've been with you from birth. They know what's important to you. They know that if you're asking for something, they're going to be able to help you as best they can because they know you better than anyone else. So you mustn't worry about what you actually ask for and whether it's important, whether it's not important. At the end of the day, it's important to your guides because it's important to you. And that's what we're going to get started on today. We've got Christina, we've got Linda, we've got Kim, we've got Katie, we've got Sarah. Hello, my darlings. I'm just going to actually just jump on to the laptop just a second and just let you all know I'm here. So just give me one moment. Also, just to let you know that Psychic School doors are open. Anyone that's new to this group, I run my own psychic development school. It's open twice a year and the doors are open now. They close on the 3rd of April at 10 a.m. UK time. The school is just phenomenal. It is just absolutely phenomenal. It takes you through everything you need to know about spiritual development and your psychic ability. It is a point where once you're in the school, you pay once, you will develop your gift. You have a gift right now. I know you're probably thinking, but I don't know if I have a gift and don't necessarily want to be a medium. Not everybody does. Some people don't want to be a light worker, but they want to connect. Regardless whether you want to be the next Doris Stokes, or whether you want to be, you know, just a healer or just somebody that wants to tune in for themselves, it doesn't matter what you want to do with this. You will get everything you're searching for in Psychic School. It will change your personal life for the better. It will improve your relationships, improve your own connection to yourself. There is so many people walking around this earth disconnected from themselves, wondering if they're on the right path, questioning what they've done, whether they've made the right choices, and you just don't need any of that. Psychic School takes you through everything you need to know. So grab yourself a spot on the school. You pay once and you can repeat your whole life. Because someone said to me, they're like, oh, I did a training and it was good with somebody else, but it was very quick and it was I had lots of questions and then lots of other things happened after. And then I felt as if I couldn't actually get anywhere with it and I felt so confused. And I was like, yeah, exactly. That's why I do lifetime access. So you can literally ask questions at any time. And whatever you're going through, whatever stage of spiritual development and the next upgrade, we're going to give you guidance on that. We're going to hold your hand every step of the way. You also get access as a bonus to my brand new membership, which is called Talk Spirit to Me, the membership. And in there, it's jam-packed full of activations, a psychic beginners course to get you started, all of the insight on how to develop and communicate with your spirit guides, mastering meditation, so many activations and practices. It is phenomenal. So if you want to have a little bit of a spiritual binge, that membership is the place for you. So you can grab the membership by itself, and it's priced at the moment at $22 a month. If you buy it now before the 31st of March, you will always pay $22. If you purchase after the 31st of March, it will go up to $33 per month, and then it will gradually increase because we're dropping more and more content into it every single month. And yeah, you get that included in Psychic School. So grab yourself a spot. There's the link, it's pinned to the top of the comments, and let's get on with today. So I've given you all enough time to come on now. Let's find out the quickest way to connect to your spirit guides. Can I get a drum roll? Can I get some love heart? Who's excited? Firstly, comment in the comments if you've ever connected to your spirit guides before. Have you ever connected to your spirit guides before? Comment below if you have. If you have, put a number 1. If you've never done it before, and this is the first time ever, and you've got an added advantage now because I'm going to make it so easy for you, then put a number 2. So put a number 2. If you've never done it before and you're like, this is the first time, I'm ready to go. Okay, so Sarah's done it before, Christina's done it before. Have you had success with it, guys? Because if you haven't had major success, then this is really going to help you. And as I said, if you're brand new, amazing. Linda's saying yes and number 1. Katie's saying no, number 2, and only had signs. We've got Joe saying number 2. Hillary, there's quite a few of you for number 2. Okay, and some of you have had success, amazing. All right, okay. So let's get started. I've got some notes here. There's no PowerPoint today. Are you all sad? Do your sad faces? You've got to put up with my mush, the whole thing. Okay, so there's going to be a few ways that are easier for you, and I want you to understand which one relates to you. So by the end of this training, you will know which is the quickest way for you, and you can start implementing tonight, today, whatever time it is in the world, whenever you next get some peace and quiet just for yourself, right? So if you have the ability to hear spirits, if you are clairaudient, now we've done trainings on this before, identifying which kind of gift you have and which sense is activated within you right now. But to briefly summarize this, I'm going to give you some examples. So don't worry about watching previous trainings now, keep focused on this. So if you have the ability to hear spirit and you're clairaudient, you'll be a person that talks to themselves a lot. You'll be a person that's sensitive around her ears, or your ears if you're well, depending on your gender, your ears. So you could end up with like crackling your ears or feeling like there's tingling or ringing, very similar to tinnitus. So in either of the ears, if you get anything like that, you are clairaudient. You'll also be really responsive to songs, so lyrics of songs, tunes, and it'll just feel as if it's touching you or like the song's been sung to you. So you'll like to have noise on, you'll like to have music on, you'll resonate really well. So that means that you are currently receiving spiritual guidance through your ears. So you're clairaudient. Now, if this is your gift and this is the way you are currently open right now and the current sense that's activated, you will need to talk to spirit. So you'll need to talk to your spirit guides. And again, you can do this out loud. You can do it in the shower. You can do it in the car. You can do it in bed, you can do it in your head. Doesn't matter where you do it, but you need to talk to spirit. So you won't be able to actually write to spirit, you won't be able to resonate necessarily with meditation. You'll need to actually start talking. So if you think now and just jot down a couple of things that you actually want to receive guidance on in your life. So it could be your relationships, it could be your career, it could be anything, whatever it is that you want guidance on, you want to receive support on, just make a little comment on what it is. And then when you talk to spirit, you will be able to say, dear spirit guides, or hi spirit, whatever you want to call them, I would like guidance on XXX. I would love for you to support me with this and help me with this to achieve XXX. So you're telling spirit what the problem is, and then you're telling them what you would like the outcome to be. Can you see the guidance? And then that's it. So you don't need to worry about opening up, closing down, or anything. Spirit will hear you. You can do this at any point. You can do it now on this live stream. You could literally say it now and they will hear you. So put it into context. I do this about several times a day, sometimes 10 times a day, with various different things, because I'm so used to doing it, so normal, and it works. So it's going to get you the results. Okay, if you are clairvoyant, which means that you're very visual. So if you're a clairvoyant and you've got that visual aspect now sense activated, you will be a person that sees shadows out the corner of your eyes. You'll be the person that has to see people. You won't be able to necessarily speak on the phone. It won't resonate with you. You won't like texting. You won't like voice notes. You'll want to be a person that actually sees people. So you'll see out the corner of your eyes, or when you're learning, say if you're going on a course, you'll need to be able to see a presentation, a board or something. You'll need to see the person speaking like I'm speaking to you now. That shows that you're clairvoyant. That's the gift you've got activated. If you have this ability in this sense is currently vibrant with you, you are going to need to think about what spirit guide means to you. So when I say the word spirit guide, what actually crops up in your head? For me, it's always been like wings and like light and angels, and that's what I associate it with. So if you've got that, then you need to be able to visualize what it means to you. Don't be feeling that I have to think of it as a loved one on the other side, or I have to think of spirit guide as angel wings, or I have to think about it as a ball of light. If that doesn't resonate with you, whatever you feel is resonating with you. When I say spirit guides, what comes in your head, what you visualize, is what you visualize when you communicate. So same as the start of this live, when you've actually written down what you need guidance on, so you know, then you can say, dear spirit guide or hi spirit, visualize in your head, spirit guide, and then say what you need the guidance on and what you want the outcome to be. Easy as that. Okay. If you are claircognizant, hello everyone joining, you might want to watch this back. If you are claircognizant, which is the knower, you've got a sense of knowing, a sense of understanding that things are just there, you just know the answer to things and you can't understand how. People often, if you've got this ability, they'll call you a know-it-all, or somebody that's a bit of a busybody, or interferes. You'll be that type of energy. And if you're familiar with the term on the internet, like a Karen, you'll be like that. And it's not that you're being awkward or that you're trying to control people or anything like that. You just know the outcome. You just know best. So if you are a person like this that knows the outcome, then you will know that spirit are there. You'll have a sense and a knowing that your guides are there with you. So if you've got that knowing that they're there, then you will know that no matter what communication you do, that they will hear you. However, what I found is the most effective way of communication with spirit guides, and this has been for everybody, so everybody that has gone through my school, the ones that have got this ability, the most effective way for them to communicate with their guides is actually through writing. So if you can then think about, if you have a book, little notepad, and it's just for your spirit guide connection. So you can literally write, hi spirit, I need help with blah, blah, blah. And then I would like the outcome to be blah, de, blah, de, blah. That's it. So a sense of knowing, that's what you need to do. If you've got clairsentient, which is where you can feel, so you feel the motion, you're empathetic, you can feel people around you, then again, you'll have the feeling of spirit guides are next to you. You'll either feel like a brush of, you know, when you get like a tickle, you get like a tickle of your arm, or like goosebumps, or there'll be a temperature change. Or a lot of my students, this made me laugh, the psychic students from the last round at the start, they kept saying how they're getting tickly scalp. They all thought they had nits. So they went out and they bought loads of nit cream. And several of them, they all thought they got nits because they were having this tickly scalp. But actually, they were clairsentient and they were feeling spirit touching their head. That's exactly what it was, which is so funny. So you'll feel it. So you'll know when they're there. So when you can feel them around you and you can sense that your guides are there, then you will actually be able to easily communicate because you've got that assurance that they're there. So you'll know because you'll feel it. So if you've got this ability, you need to feel what you want the support on. So feel into, if I had this support and if I had those things complete in my life and if I had the clarity, then I would feel XYZ, and then feel into how you would feel. So for example, if I wanted to feel clarity, I might feel calmer when I've got clarity. So therefore, I'm going to sense and feel what it's like to feel calm and clarity and at peace. And that's what you feel into. All right. So that's the easiest way I can describe that one. It's probably the most difficult one, but it's like you're feeling the outcome of what you want the guidance on. So you're stepping into that energy. So you're kind of forward thinking. You're going forward into the future. Do you all understand? Have I explained that well enough? You feel how you would expect to feel when you've got the solution. That's probably the easy way of saying it. Okay, so clairalience is the ability to smell. So just last night, I smelled cigarette smoke and I was like, who's been smoking? And everyone laughs because they know what it is. So there was a spirit in our living room last night. So when you've got that ability and you can smell, strong cigarette smoke, strong perfume, you know that there's spirits around you. So if the spirits around you, then there's spirit guides next to you because they're always there to protect you. So again, if you can smell and that's your sense, that's what's open, then you're going to be very reactive to like essential oils, candles, anything like that. So make sure when you're communicating to your spirit guide, you burn a candle or burn some essential oils. Or if you're out and about and you just literally can't get a candle and you're like, Katie, I spend most of my time in the car. I don't think it's appropriate when I'm driving to start lighting candles. You can actually get some essential oils in little jars with like roller balls. So you could actually get it out. You could either go like this onto your nose or you could place it on your wrist and just allow that sense. So then when you're in the car, you can then speak to spirit. So you can make that quick connection with them. If you are clairgustance, hello everyone joining, then you've got the taste and you've got the taste. So it's very similar to smells. You need to be using essential oils or candles and something that you enjoy connection. Now, I know this isn't for everyone, but spirit love a vanilla candle. Some people are like, oh, I can never burn vanilla. It's just disgusting. I can't stand it. But spirit love a vanilla candle. It really attracts them. So if you did want to really make a deep connection and you've got clairalience or clairgustance, then I strongly recommend that you have vanilla. So you have vanilla, all right? Vanilla, either scent or you have vanilla sort of oils. If you can get essential oils with vanilla, that sort of extract, because that will really, really help you make that connection. So it's important to know which one of these you are. Now, here comes the twister. So can you see, if you know which one of these you are, then you can leap into this and make that quicker connection. So it's all about understanding that your way, your open way, is the easiest way for you to connect to them. Now, I do feel here that there's got to be an element of a couple of questions that I can preempt that you're going to have. Number one, are you actually opening up, and are you opening up to receiving guidance back from spirit? The answer is no. What you're doing is connecting to spirit guides to give a message. And the reason this is the way we do it is because it's natural for you. So it's like me going with my phone out of the cupboard where there's thick walls into the outside space, because then the participants on the other end will be able to hear me clearly. Whereas if I'm in a cupboard, they're not going to hear me clearly, are they? I'm not expecting them to answer my question there and then and know everything, but I'm just communicating it to them. But they need to be able to hear me fully to be able to communicate. So all we're doing here is getting the channel that's open and right for you to be able to convey that back to your guides. That's all you're doing here. Don't overcomplicate this. However, here's the curveball. Are you ready for the curveball? The curveball is, who here has multiple ways that they connect? So who out of these has gone, I've got at least 3 of these, or I've got at least 2 of these. Which one do I use? Let me know. Let me feel into you. Let me know. How many of you have got it? Hi, Belinda. Katie's saying, yep. Hillary's saying, yep. How many have you got though, guys? Have you got 2, 3, 4? Have you got them all? Christina's like, I've got several. Linda's like, I've got multiple ways. Kim's saying 2. Yep. Lee's 2. Mary's saying I do. Yep, it's really normal. So this is the thing now. So if you've got all of them, are you there wondering now? And everyone on replay, let me know as well. Anyone watching on replay, give me a hashtag replay, let me know. But are you sitting there thinking, hang on a minute, if I've got all these, which one do I use? Yeah? Do you want to know what to do in this situation? Do you know what to do in this situation? 2, 3, all of them. Charlene, it's not possible that you've got none. You've got some. 100% you've got one. You've got a few. Yeah, okay. So in this situation, then you use the one that you feel the most aligned to. So if you've got seeing and hearing and feeling all active, then do what I do and say, okay, today I'd actually like to, what am I in the mood for? I'm in the mood for writing, or I'm in the mood for visualizing spirit, or I'm in the mood to talk to spirit today, whatever you're in the mood for. So ask yourself, before you do it, what one do I feel the most in the mood for? So very similar to if you were going to meet a friend and you say, she says, where do you want me to meet you? I'm like, should we meet at the shops? Am I in the mood for shopping? Or would I just like to go for a coffee? Or should I come round your house and I can just keep my shoes off and I can come round in my PJ bottoms? Or something like that. So thinking about what mood you're in. You're still going to see your friend, but what is the best way for you at that moment in time? Because you can go for the coffee, you can go to the shops, you can go to the house, you can go anywhere, can't you? You can do all of that, but which one is the most aligned? Which one feels good for you in that moment? So do the same thing with spirit. Which one feels good for me right now? What am I in the mood for? What feels the easiest? Because that will be the way that will be the easiest for you to communicate. Does that make sense? Let me know. Okay, so you've got, Claire, you've got the smell and gut feeling the most. So if you've got that, then you need to be able to identify where in the gut you feel it. What's the sense? Is it warm? Is it a tickle? Is it a sick feeling? What's the gut sense that talks to you? And if it's smelling, we need to get the candles on the go, or we need to get the essential oils, rollable things, and get them off Amazon and just have that out and about with you. Okay, you've all got it, yeah? All making sense. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. So that is all. It's the quickest way. Your homework is to literally do this. We go into this obviously in so much more detail in Psychic School. And some of my students are on here live now. Just shows they never get fed up of learning, never get fed up of training, which I love. So thank you so much. Hayley, you've missed the whole thing, but it's okay. It's okay, darling. You can watch it on replay, and that's what the group's here for. So welcome, welcome all the newbies. Don't forget, guys, if you want to come in to Psychic School, you've only got until the 3rd of April. And I just want to ask you all, if you haven't joined, what is holding you back? What is it that's holding you back? Because you get to understand more about yourself than you could ever imagine. And previously people have gone, well, I don't think I'm psychic. I don't think it's worth my while. And then they've joined and they said it's the best thing they've ever done. The best thing they've ever done. Time, Hayley, it will give you back the gift of time. It calms down your whole life. It will stop the exhaustion. It will stop the rush. It will stop the busyness. You'll heal. You'll calm. You'll meditate. You'll never feel any more energized than you ever have being in that school. It's amazing. We've got people in there that work shifts, like 12-hour shifts, and just never have any space or time, and it's changed their life. It's their change of life. So we've got a couple of finances. Yeah, it's not something that is just easy like that, I would say necessarily. But the reason for that is the commitment to it. Debbie's joined. I can't wait to have you, Debbie. It's $244 per month for 4 months. And then once you pay once, you get lifetime access. So you'll be able to repeat the school as many times as you want. And you also get access to the membership for free as a bonus. So you literally get everything. There you go. If you want the membership only, you can get in with that for $22 a month, which would be amazing for you. Oh, Christina, are you sure that's not fear? A lot of people get fearful. Yes, Linda, love having you, Jodie, as well. It's amazing. And these people are incredible. So if you want to join the membership, you can, but you've only got until the 31st, get it at the reduced rate. Let me just get the link for you, actually. So you've got them all. I post them everywhere in the group, but I know it's not always easy to find these things, especially when someone comments and then something comes up on the thing and then everything gets lost in translation. I know when I'm trying to find something, I'm like, where's the link? We can just get it for you. When I'm on Zoom, it's a bit slow, so just bear with. You don't get access to the course, no. So Psychic School's separate. But if you join Psychic School, you get access to the membership. If you join the membership only, it's $22 a month until the 31st. There you go. And then it goes up to 33. And it's a self-study. If you come into Psychic School, you're trained with me live. All right, I love you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your days. Wherever you are in the world, I love you so much. Big kisses. See you tomorrow. Bye.